Namaste, aho, ase, alafia, and welcome to Shadow of Wolves. In this segment of this video, we will talk about invoking fairy energy, invoking mermaid spirits. You can do this right in the comfort of your home, or you can also go to the beach. The mermaid water that I have prepared for you, and I'm going to show you how to make that water, is based on prayers and purity. If your desire is to invoke mermaids and that of the water fairies, you must pray to your spirit guides and ask for guidance. As you close your eyes and you ask and you talk to the water spirits, you will envision yourself on a beach, going into the water, the ocean water. You can look into the rivers and sit by the river and go into the rivers and the lakes and so forth in your mind. So in this segment, in my mind, are the ocean spirits. I am also a daughter of Yemaya, and this is the age of Aquarius. So I thank all Aquarians and all those of the zodiac signs around the world, as one energy cannot exist without the other. So now we're going to invoke the mermaids. There are different species of mermaids. So for example, one species can relate to you and your energy, where another species of mermaids may not be able to relate to you and your energy. So this is why the importance of purification and prayer is very important. How do you purify yourself? You can cleanse yourself. You can also email me at shadowofwolves777@gmail.com or call me at 407-747-9516. So moving right along, we are going to invoke the energy of the beautiful, beautiful Madre Agua, which is a spirit that lives in the ocean with a beautiful, beautiful, bountiful energy. We are also going to focus on Yemaya. Some people say Yemoja. You can also focus on different energies of Madre Agua and so forth. Now, do understand that Yemaya is an Orisha. This is not an altar for Yemaya. The actual Orisha is in a sopera, or some people receive a locum. That is completely different. We don't mix Wicca with Orisha. So right now, I just gave you an example of what the spirits are of the water energy. So Yemaya, being our great mother and goddess, the mother of the world, there are different roads. We'll get into that in another segment. Let's focus on the energy and the power of water elementals. So in working with different water elementals, please remember there are different species that are involved of the mermaid and fairy nation. When we are invoking them, we must purify ourselves through cleansing of water, flowers, taking cleanser baths, and so forth, and have a pure heart. Allow yourself to be trusted, as they will trust you and you will trust them. The correct species of mermaids will definitely reach out to you. Mermaids are also good in working with money energies for those who are in financial need. Also for love and for beauty. So here I have the blue water. This particular blue water is used from the blue cube of Anil. And also I have different essences that, I don't know if you guys could see it right here, that are mixed in. Also, what's very important is sea salt and salted water. If you don't have sea salt to make your own, this actually came from the ocean of the beach. You can bottle the water up. You give an offering of 7 coins. It could be dimes and nickels because that's what they prefer. 7 coins, and you could use and save the water in your house from the ocean. Do not put shells or any sort of plant life or sea moss in that water. Why? Because then the actual energy would break down and you would have an awful smell. So what you do is you bottle up your sea salt water when you're at the ocean, and you could keep it for a very long time. So in working with these energies and cleansing ourselves, here I also have 7 seashells, and I also put glitter, gold and silver, or just silver. Now what's very important is you can use the blue water, which I will prepare for you in front of you. You can use this as a floor wash. You could just, add more water to it for it to be concentrated. And then you could mop your floor. Or you could take a nice bath and you could focus on the mermaids and allow yourself to understand the energy of the ocean, the lake, or the river. That is your choice. Once again, we do not mix or wickify the Orisha, which is Yimayano Chun, with spells and magic. We work with the energies of the Fae world in different ways. So fairies of the water are considered nymphs. They have very strong, beautiful emotional energies. Now, the reason why I have here, I don't know if you can see it, I have pine cone, I have a little gnome, I have another earthling, she's a warrior fairy. The reason why is because without the water and without the ground and the earth, it cannot be made. Everything depends on each other. The smoke that is coming from this here incense, that depends on the energy of air, and also to the candles that are lit and giving you blessing. That also depends on all the elementals. So we really rely on them all together the same. Those candles giving you blessing, they work with the strength of the fire energy, with the fire fairies. So now I have here seashells that I've actually handpicked myself during all the times that I go to the ocean. You can also collect seashells from the Dollar Tree and so forth. I must also compliment Naturals by Iris, as she also painted this beautiful mermaid for me, and she used a wonderful and great imagination. So I have my 7 seashells here. Okay, and I'm going to gently, as this water has been prayed over, you must pray over everything that you do. Now, once again, you could use this in a bathtub. You can also use this as a floor wash, or you could just clean yourself with it and allow that essence to touch you. It's however you want to do this. But you do have the ability to invoke the angels and fairies of the Fae world. Now, as we're going into this more, here's my anil. Look at that. All I need is a little bit. Look. And as we're focusing on the energies and the blessings of the water spirits, particularly for us today, I'm working more with the energies of the ocean. Now, there's other ingredients that go inside of this, but I cannot share every single ingredient that I'm using. Here we have glitter. Look at that. You put glitter in your water and you continue to pray and focus. I'm also going to use gold glitter. Yeah? There we go. Now, fairies, I'm telling you, they are so real. Once you're able to connect with them and they trust you in building your confidence and your concentration, this is considered a holy stone. This holy stone allows you to see over the veil of the fairy world and different spiritual energies. This was not bought, believe it or not. It was not bought. I actually found this in a stump around a tree that had wonderful roots, and I will save the picture for you guys so you can see the tree that I got this from. I found this, so this is considered as a fairy gift when you find something like this. This is considered a holy stone, and once you're clean and you have a true and good heart, you pray over the stone and you allow yourself to focus and meditate, as anything with spiritual energy is a crossover, and as we spoke about, a tween place, just like the sand is governed by the earth energies and the earth fae. A tween place is between the sand and the ocean. This particular tree happened to have this holy stone. So in the bless of this, in my opinion, this was made by the Earthling Fair Nation. Now, you have your water here, you have your blue water. You don't have to follow my exact ingredients. It's what comes from your heart. I'm showing you how you can invoke and what you can do in terms of using anil and glitter and 7 shells. If you do not have access to the beach, please get sea salt. You can get sea salt from Publix and you can make your own. But make sure that you do your affirmations and you pray. It's very, very important. And you could take this, you could lay it down and take a nice sitz bath, and you can use this as well. So also the importance of stones is made with the fairy energy. Beautiful, beautiful stones. Anything with stones has a spirit. Your stones must be cleaned. That's very important. Why? Because many people from different worlds, parts of the world, they worked hard to prepare this for people, consumers who buy. So the energy of this stone is going from hand to hand, person to person. You don't know what energy that person has, or that person may have a different energy or different spirit than you do, and it may not benefit for you. So this particular stone, it must be cleansed. How do you cleanse it? You could dip it in a little sea salt water. You could cleanse it in the moon, or you could cleanse it in the sun. You have to see which stones you can cleanse in the sun and the moon. That's very important. On a full moon, waxing moon, because you want this to work for you. And the sun is such strong energy, it could wipe out anything. Okay? It can cleanse anything. The sun is very important. You can also hold your crystal in your left hand as you are praying. Especially, guys, the crystal quartz. Crystal quartz is very pure and powerful. Call on the archangels and holding this. I'm not diverting the attention from the water fairies, but it's important that we know where stones come from. Also, my nephew, Cameron Medicine Eagle, he has beautiful amethyst and stones that he has available online, and I'll save the picture within this content. So, why do mermaids love a mirror? Why do they look? Is it vanity? Oh, are they looking at themselves? And a mirror reflects what we call scrying. And you can use another mirror and you can scry, but you must be very careful. Like I said, your energy has to be cleaned. So when you're looking in the mirror is actually a hologram into the universe. A mirror also reflects back any unwanted or negative energies. Fairies, especially mermaids, not only are they absolutely beautiful, but they have their energy with the strength and the power of the mirror. That's very, very important. How do you really give them offerings? What do they love? Fairies love pearls. They love different, I think it's like almost like a strong cornmeal with honey. They love sweet things. It's according to the species, but you must ask first. Be patient. Do not jump ahead. Good spirits are patient. They will give us what we want. I did write down some notes. Yes, they love snakes. Okay. They love gold, silver, diamonds. Okay. There are some energies in different ways that they show women, a beautiful woman holding a snake. This is the Kundalini exercise that we use to give us blessing and to rejuvenate us. Water represents life. When we were carried in our mother's wombs, we were also floating in water. Our body is made up of, I believe it's 95 or something %. Okay, so this is very important. I had to write down diamonds, pearls, necklaces, silver, and gold. There are some sirens who are known to draw men in, and what they do is they're never seen again. Mermaids are so beautiful, but it's important to see which mermaid works with you. Now, I'm putting this back. When you want to invoke, always use a mirror. Always pray. Use sweet scents. Natural floral scents is more preferred by mermaids. What else did I write here? The feminine scents. Anyone, feminine scents meaning sweet, anyone can invoke a mermaid, whether you're a man or woman, whoever, you can invoke a mermaid. You can invoke them to help you. So as I have this blue water here, I usually add extra ingredients. Sometimes for protection, I use some cascarilla. This is also, anil is also used for Yemaya, but we're not talking about Orisha today. This is spiritual, guys, okay? You can also use this particular blue water for different races of the Fae world. If you do not have the blue water and you want to invoke, say, for example, a river fairy, what you do is you take plain water in a crystal glass and you can add a little bit of honey. It's better for you to get the river water yourself, but if you can't, you work with what you have. So, I did a previous spread, but the time has changed. So in us going over the understanding of fairies and the nations that we're working with and the blessing, welcome to the age of Aquarius and welcome to the age of new wave of changes. Do not get caught up in anything that doesn't serve you of the greatest good. You all are beautiful souls. Some of you even have your third eye facing you and watching. You're absolutely beautiful souls. So what's very, very important is, for example, when you do take something from the ocean, like I found this particular rock here, and as you could see, it fermented itself and it's very natural. You can actually, when you do take, make sure that you give something back. You can leave some molasses because they love that. You can pour some molasses in the ocean, some watercress, watermelon. You can also leave some offering, like I said before, of fruit. But make sure you don't splash it in. You give it very nicely and gently, even for the river, because you want to appease the feminine energy that works with the particular spirits that are here. The water energies. Water is very emotional. Thank you to those who are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Those are beautiful psychic energies that builds within a person during all their time. So I'm very tired. I'm sorry, guys. This is what I'm going to do. We're going to pull a spread for the Fae Nation in understanding the age of Aquarius. And you can also, when you are able to be skilled, certain cards that work with you, you can also pick your own cards and see how that's done. Okay, I will have further videos regarding that. So I just want to see what the fairies have to say today. And you know what's really interesting? All the cards are different colors, guys, but they all turned out blue tonight. There's no coincidence in that. Look. Blue, blue, blue. Well, the first one is telling us, whoever's listening, whether near or far, future or present, it's telling you letting go, release. When you do meditate with the fairy energy, breathe and focus on you and focus on the water of either the river, the ocean, or the lake. This here, this particular one is talking again, which came up earlier, about children. We are the future, guys. So whatever we say and do, we must involve our children. As the COVID-19 and different things are going on in the world, we cannot have them stuck on electronics. We have to teach them about nature, teach them to plant, because we don't know what's coming up in the future. Do not ignore them. Do not ignore children. Even if you don't have any children of your own, make a difference in the world. You can go to the charity center. You can go to any local hospital where there are long-term illnesses that children are suffering from. Another one is absolutely beautiful, is beauty. Beauty is telling us through the Fae Nation that you can work on them in having beauty, not on the outside only. You must be beautiful on the inside. There are many men and women that are absolutely beautiful on the outside, but the inside must be beautiful too. And if you don't feel beautiful on the inside, that's okay. That's why we're human. That's why we're going through human experiences. If you don't feel beauty on the outside, you need to see every facet of yourself, because you are beautiful. I don't care if you're fat, you're skinny, you're tall, you're young, you're old, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. All of the energy and the wisdom that you have collected so far makes you beautiful. So beauty is not only the outside, it's the inside. Purify yourself. Go out and breathe in Mother Nature and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. I know I'm in the house. It's late. I'm very tired. But I had to share this with you guys. There's so much more I can talk about. But thank you for watching Shadow of Wolves. I'm sending you love, alafia. I pray that you are able to make this bath. If you have questions, email me at shadowofwolves777@gmail.com or text me 407-747-9516. However, you can do this stuff on your own. I will promise to guide you in the best way that my spirits guide me, because I am nothing without them. I'm just a bridge without my Orishan spirits. And like I said, Mafadefun Yemaya, because she is my mother. This is not for Yemaya, but it carries the energy, which is absolutely beautiful. I thank all of you for watching Shadow of Wolves. Here is our spread again, letting go. Release yourself so you can jump into the 5D. You will feel your energy change. Sometimes you'll feel sad. Sometimes you'll feel stressed. That's the energy of humans. Remember, parenting and helping, being a good role model for the younger generation. And remember, beauty is not only on the outside, it's on the inside too. This is, once again, the Seawater. If you have questions, please comment. Please like, please share, and subscribe. I thank all of you for watching Shadow of Wolves, and thank all of you for taking the time out to watch this long video. I love all of you, and I'm sending you Ireomo, Ireoma, Arikum Bao Bao.